What's going on, y'all? So if you're new here, my name's Thunderstick, and welcome to the Homestead. Ladies! So today we're gonna take a little chill trip and leave the homestead, and I got something to show y'all.
Somewhere in here is where we're going to put our house. We get things down and take a look.
Well, y'all, this is the new homestead. We've had this place for a little bit now, and as y'all saw the footage earlier, we got 33 acres, and right now you can see we got peas. We're letting the farmer plant some peas in the field, but here pretty soon we're gonna start building the house. So we're gonna go down this little trail here and check out the other end of our property. I've not been, while I've been right here, I've not been on the property yet. So this is my first time seeing it. So this is an old logging trail that we had cleaned out, and it goes all the way back down towards the river. Well, it goes to the river. So we made it down here to the river, and the ride in the wheelchair was not bad at all. For those of you who are new here, you know, I used to do a lot of hunting, and so that road was, you know, just like a road that I would ride down to go hunting, you know, back home or somewhere across the country. So that was great. I'm glad to know that I can drive the wheelchair from the house site down here to the river. So let me show you what I'm looking at right in front of me. So we got about 12 acres of woods. My dad had all of this cleared out last year, and he planted a little food plot that he said he wanted to redo, but you know, it's growing. So let's go down to the river and see how close we can get. So Dad planted a whole lot of comfrey, and some of it is coming up. You can see a plant right there. There's another one right here in the shade, and I can see another one right there. So it's coming up. Yeah, that comfrey is the same comfrey that I got from Billy at Thomas Pastor's Farm, and I've been growing it on my own homestead, and I guess technically these are transplants from the comfrey I got in the house.
Well, me and my brother were down here cleaning up this area, and Bowen asked me what this is. This is just a little piles of trash we've raked up with the harrow and the four-wheeler, and I'm going to burn it. And there's several little piles around here. Just a lot of cleaning we're doing. This was all woods when I found this location. Well, we got a nice tree here on the riverbank, and I was showing Bowen the beavers tried to girdle it. What they'll do, they'll come back year after year, cut a little bit, and eventually the tree will fall over dead. But thank goodness it looks like they gave up on this one.
So y'all see that tree laying in the river there? I don't know if a beaver cut it down or the wind.
There's a storm come through here this past spring, and it was weak anyway because it's growing right on the bank, and it just finally went over into the river. but we can just get it out and cut it up. Really an eyesore there.
What I was just saying was, had the beavers continued with the tree we just showed y'all, it would fall over just like that one.
Yes, it would have.
For any of y'all who don't know, this is the Lumber River, and it flows through our tribal territories, and that's how we got our name. Lumbee was from the Lumber River. Matter of fact, they also call this Drowning Creek as well, so if you Google it, you might see both names. So we're just walking around. And
yeah, all that's what the last little bit of job I did. I cut the brush that was growing up on the riverbank, and then I sprayed it. But we're gonna clean that up eventually.
Everything takes time. Before anybody asks, before y'all leave a comment wondering why we don't put pigs out here or just some goats, we live 3 hours away. I can't put animals out here clear the way I would like to because I don't have anybody here that will take care of the animals. So that's, if you're wondering why we're not doing this the permaculture way, that's it. I can't leave animals down here, or that's the way I would do it.
You may see that tree that fell over from the riverbank. We talked about it a little earlier, but it's laying out in the river. We got to get that out of there. And at the same time, I got a little washout here. When we get some equipment down here to pull that tree out, I'm gonna have them cut that out a little bit so we can put a kayak or a small boat into the river there. Right now, with these high banks, we don't have a really nice place to access the water. But we can fish it, and it looks beautiful.
So during the winter, when the water rises, this little area right in front of me gets flooded. And you can see, I need to zoom in, you can see all the debris over there.
The river here brings back lots of memories. Bowen said he didn't know what a slough was. That's a place where when the water gets high, it breaks over the banks and just runs through the river like another stream. But then when the water goes down again, it'll dry up. So we had a nice one that come through here. And before we cleaned the property, it went right through here. So now we've diverted it some, and it's going to have to just make a little circle around. But this winter, all this will be full of water and hopefully ducks.
So this pile of wood chips here, basically right now is a bunch of logs and all the debris from cleaning out what is behind me. And we're gonna let it sit here, and hopefully by the time we get ready to put in some gardens, this will all be broken down, do the compost. So we are trying to do some permaculture around here, despite being 3 hours away. So y'all see here, there's 2 trees. In between the trees is 2 bungee cords. One's wrapped around the tree on the left, one's wrapped around the tree on the right. What happened was the oak on the left had fallen down, and so instead of, letting it die, they had pulled it up, and it looked like it's doing good. So hopefully it'll get reestablished. Y'all, I'm really excited to be down here on the new homestead. Like I said, I hadn't been on it before. We drove by, but there was no way to get me down here. We just had that road put in. I decided to get down here and start working, and I got some ideas that I want to try, but that'll be a couple years down the road. So we are headed back to the car. So I just figured I'd get some more footage of the property. If I don't have it, I can't use it. Sorry about that, y'all. I was looking at the camera, and I ran into a pothole. I need to look where I'm going. It's kind of hard looking through a camera screen. Let me turn this off before I have a little accident. So we're gonna put our house somewhere out there in this field. This is really the only flat ground large enough to put a structure like a home and a barn. So we'll be up here, or I surmise we'll have a lot of things, a lot of animals in the woods. Cause down here, man, in the sun, I know it's got to be 100 degrees. So we gotta put animals in some shade. You know, they say home is where the heart is. And my heart's always been here in Robertson County, North Carolina. I'm glad to be home. Well, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Appreciate it.